What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. This is your weekend motivational video for your day. Oh my gosh, I'm in front of a window and the sun is like in and out, and when it's like out, it's bright. I'm so sorry for that. But in any case, happy Friday, happy weekend, and happy April. Today is April 1st. It is the start of a new month, you guys. A new month. So I always break this up in quarters. So let me see. The first three, the first three is one quarter. Then the second three is second, and then the third, and then the fourth. So I just want to encourage you guys to reflect, right? I always do this at the end of the month, but it's Friday and it's the weekend, so I think I'm just going to take the weekend to kind of reflect and journal and things like that. But I always tell you guys that, instead of waiting to the end of the year and kind of reflecting on the year you had and kind of worrying about what you did or didn't do or what you could have done better, I feel like it's a better idea to reflect at the end of every month, because at least that way you're holding yourself accountable to what you did or didn't do along the way towards the end of the year. So instead of waiting for resolutions and all this other stuff, I feel that it's a good idea to kind of sit with yourself at the end of the month, or the last weekend of the month, or whatever you're comfortable with, and just kind of sit back and take a look at your calendar, your journals, or whatever it is that you kind of do to kind of help plan your day-to-day life, and just kind of look back and say, okay, you know what, I accomplished everything that was on my list for the month. Allow yourself to be rewarded, be proud of yourself. If there are things that you have missed, like I keep a journal, I keep a calendar on my phone, but I also have a planner, a big one that I put notes in, that I can, put stickers on and things like that. This just to kind of continuously hold myself accountable every day. So at the end of the week, if there's something that I didn't accomplish that week, I add it on to the next week. I don't like to do that, because I always say this, like, you don't want to not do something and then pile it on to the following day when you already have things planned to do. So, but let's say it's a good month. You sit back and you kind of take a look at your calendar, and let's say, you missed a few days of working out, or you cheated one too many days with your diet. Make a note to yourself and say, okay, you know what? I did, maybe if you had one cheat day a week, maybe you had two extra within that month. So you kind of hold yourself accountable and say, okay, you know what? Next month, I have to stick to my plan. I have to stick to one cheat meal a week, not one and then maybe two in a week, and then maybe one and then another two. Or if you're used to working out 3 to 4 times a week, and maybe there was a week where you just didn't work out, you keep track of that. And then the next month you say to yourself, okay, you know what? I'm going to write this down. I'm going to stick to my plan. This is what I'm going to, do. I didn't do that well last month, but I did work out. I did stick to my diet for the most part. Next month I'm going to do better. So, it's a good thing to kind of reflect at the end of your month. For me, I feel like, there's certain things that I still want to be consistent with when it comes to my diet and my health and things like that. There's certain things that I do between meditating and, just having some time to kind of have space for myself to think, to heal, to journal, to pray. So for the most part, I've done that, but there was a few days where I kind of fell off this month, and last month, I should say, in March. I could have worked out a little harder. There's times where I did maybe 2 videos and I tried to do one, but I just didn't feel well, or whatever the case may be. So now that the new month has started, I'm back in my planner and I'm setting everything up for me to actually look at it every single day, to kind of keep myself accountable and keep myself on track for everything that I am supposed to be doing, just so I can build up a healthy habit and a consistent habit, to where it doesn't make me feel good if I break it. And I've done that before. I've had goals for myself where, if I was cutting sugar and I had too much, my body felt it. I felt it. I didn't feel comfortable. Or, you know, if I was on a great diet and I eat something I'm not supposed to eat and it doesn't make me feel good, you know, things like that is when you know you have built healthy habits, when you know that you are having something and it doesn't make you feel good internally. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that you guys take the weekend to kind of, you know, reflect on the month that you had before, you know, figure out what it is that you want to do better this month. But don't be too hard on yourself, because at the end of the day, I always say this, you are closer than you were before. You know, at the end of the month is not the same as what you started in the beginning of the month, unless you are absolutely that lazy, you know, and I don't believe that a lot of people are, although there are some out there who just kind of are okay with just going with the wind. I mean, if that's your thing, then that's your thing. But, you know, for the most part, I do believe that even if it's just 2 steps out of the month, it's still closer than where you were when you first started. So, congratulate yourself, be proud of yourself. A lot of things aren't easy, you know, when it comes to your health and your diet and you know, taking care of yourself, especially when you have families and you have significant others and you have things that you do and you work, and, you know, life sometimes throw curveballs at you. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. But the last thing that you want to do is be hard on yourself for what you didn't do and kind of let that overshadow what you did do, and be proud of yourself for that. So just want to encourage you guys to pat yourself on the back, give yourself an A+ for the month, because you did it. You know, whether it's you not allowing anybody to get in your way, you know, whether you overcame, you know, being in a situation where you could have, I don't know, lashed out or reacted a certain way and you didn't, be proud of yourself for that. If you, you know, like me, sometimes I have to, and I laugh sometimes because, like, me and Tyrone, for example, sometimes we'll go to the grocery store. I can't have dairy. He can. So sometimes he'll buy like these ice cream pops and I'll just kind of look at him and I'm like waiting for like one little bit to drop so I could, you know. But we joke around about that. But I'm always proud of myself when I can pass up something that I know I'm not supposed to have without a problem. And I feel like it's always going to be a struggle until I don't care for it anymore. Like right now, I don't miss dairy. Sometimes I do, depending on, you know, what it is. Like if it's like, I don't know, like a cheeseburger, like I miss cheese. But I have found so many great products, dairy-free products, that I am extremely happy with, that I have cooked with, that I have made meals with. And when I can find something that I enjoy, I don't miss dairy at all, because I found something that's the equivalent to me, to my taste. So, you know, again, just be proud of yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great rest of your day. You will be seeing me make some videos, not here at home, but I will be with family this weekend. My niece turns 18. So we're going to be celebrating her all weekend. So that's going to be fun. And I haven't seen my family since February. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So it's probably late in the day, but thank goodness that it is not getting dark early, so I can have a nice smooth ride to my family's house. So leave your comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and if you continue to enjoy these motivational videos, I will continue to keep them coming, because as always, if it helps one person, I have done my job here as a content creator. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. Have a great weekend.